Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. But before the video starts, I have something to say. Thank you. Thank you for this journey you guys been taking me on. Getting to 500 plus subscribers is really meaningful to me. I really thought my content was, bad. But thank you. You guys made me go far in this YouTube society. I would never got here without you guys. Thank you for everything you guys helped me with. These video ideas are mainly because of you guys. Oh, but I have a second announcement. I'm planning to open a wrong one. That's basically until this whole channel gets 1 year old. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm planning to open an amino for all of us. You guys will be able to comment on video ideas, polls, and everything else. You guys will even be able to make some of your art. Yes, you guys will be able to design my video ideas to help. Sorry if this is asking a lot, but please, I really appreciate if you guys just come on this amino with me. I would really love it. You guys are basically the best fans I ever have. And also the only fans I ever have. All of you helped me so far. So when the amino gets uploaded, I'll notify you guys. I'll even have a link in these videos. So yeah. Also, if you guys are wondering what I meant by Patreon, I'm planning to open that soon as well. You know, I really don't get money for this YouTube stuff. Also, I really want to get some better equipment for my videos for you guys. Maybe even open up some new things. Wouldn't that be delightful? But I'm actually really happy that we go with you guys. Okay, back to the video. What if Izuku Midoriya had the Greek goddess Artemis powers? The goddess of the hunt. Some other stuff. But his quirk is named God of the Hunt. So yeah. Okay. Let's move on to this. So yeah. Today. So when Izuku was born, he was born into a hunter family. Once he was, on the day he turned 3, he was trained how to hunt. He hunted a lot of animals, but never thought that would be his quirk. One day in the moonlight, and also they owned it like a giant property, but as well as basically have just have like a small 2-story house, but with a big. Basically, they own an entire forest. So yeah, basically the same size as the one in the training arc. You know, training camp arc. So yeah, Izuku was. So on that night, Izuku was wanting to hunt. So his father said if he can shoot an animal from here at the lake as he pointed towards the lake, which was basically a few 3 miles away. Then we'll have that for dinner. Izuku smiled, and then Sashi said that he had one try for this. Izuku made his mind clear and focused on this bow. But something happened. Once Izuku released the arrow, Hisashi knew that there's no way for Izuku to hit it, since it was 3 miles away. But as a miracle, it went straight, hitting 3 fish, hitting 5 fish at once. They went over to just check to see what was it, and they're surprised Izuku was able to shoot 3 fish with 1 arrow. Sashi just smiled and says, maybe your quirk is archery. So they had their dinner and went inside. But the next day, they checked to see what quirk Izuku has. Doctor was not clear on how many abilities Izuku had. He could only name a few, not all. Izuku's archery is supernatural, as well as with a lot of other things. Hardly anything about him is natural. Almost to appear almost like godlike. He says that Izuku can make some divine stuff, divine items and weaponry. He was baffled on how many abilities Izuku has. Midoriya asked, what is the name of his quirk? The person who was doing this couldn't make a clear clue what would his quirk be. And then he just said that it was so much like the goddess Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, moon, and something else, some other stuff. They're all surprised at this and smiled. Now knowing Izuku was a little demigod, but was always a god. Because Izuku got his quirk on that day. The day they went to the hospital to check to see if he has a quirk, that was the day that his quirk manifested. Not the day before, that day. So yeah, Izuku rounded up some deer. Well, basically he was playing with his pet deers and having fun. Izuku made a small chariot. Artemis' chariot. And if you guys do not know about the goddess Artemis and all the other Greek gods, basically they're huge. Since Izuku cannot change his size, I'm gonna say Izuku is the same. Is basically the chariot's the same size as a basically the same size as a 10-year-old Izuku. So yeah. Izuku made a silver bow with his quirk and decided to start hunting. But in the moonlight, he can make something stronger. A moonlight construction, what Izuku calls the lunar bow. Izuku controls it has lunar manipulation as well. Izuku smiles knowing that he is almost godlike with his quirk. In fact, basically he is godlike. Izuku smiles knowing that he has a powerful quirk. But being a lot like Artemis, the most beautiful goddess of all time, bad things can come from something good. Things 18 plus. Now, things that can get someone sent to jail. That traumatizes Izuku for a long time. Supernatural beauty is something that he only has. And people always thought that this was supposed to be a girl's quirk, but somehow Izuku holds this quirk, but he's a boy. Izuku does not like that at all. The power of supernatural beauty was too strong. It broke his family apart. His father, I'm pretty sure you guys can get the picture. So, the day his father tried it again, Izuku struck him down with his arrows. Everyone in Japan called him their new deity. Once Izuku had his own shrine, because of this, his shrine was a temple. Now, his shrine was as big as a palace, even bigger. It's bigger than the biggest palace in Japan. And one of the reasons Izuku hates his supernatural beauty is because of what happened to his mother. Inko was killed when men tried to sexually, forcibly intercourse with Izuku when she tried to stop this, but was killed. Izuku was able to kill them as well. Izuku's shrine was bigger than any type of shrine there ever was. As big as a palace, maybe even bigger. Izuku made it clear for everyone that he did not like how people treat him. That if people were to do that again, there will be consequences for this actions, crime. So Izuku started being treated like a normal person. Once he found a way to transform. Izuku found a way to turn off his supernatural beauty and turns it off forever. Locked it away with his quirk and destroyed it himself. The day Izuku wanted to attend the UA entrance exam, he smiled, wanting to be a hero. So he did. Izuku basically rode around in a chariot. A frickin' flying chariot. Yes, the whole chariot was being pulled by deer. Flying magical deer. Hell, I wish I was down there. So yeah. Izuku would shoot down some robots. Everyone was surprised by Izuku's ability. But they did not think he had a quirk. So Nezu checked. Izuku was labeled a god amongst them. It's on his files. It says the reincarnation of Artemis, the goddess of the hunt in Greek mythology, turned to real now. Quirk, god of the hunt. It did not list all of Izuku's abilities, but his supernatural archery was listed, and was the only thing listed. Izuku helped a lot of people that day. Izuku just loved to hunt and loved to be free from everything. Every day, Izuku just goes home to the shrine people of Japan made for him and stayed there to smile every day. Izuku kept this on. Izuku loved being Japan's new god, but did not take it as a sign to be entitled, just a gift that he was received, and a gift he'll take in proper value. Izuku always helped people. And looked out after the young, all of the young children. A lot of the homeless children soon disappeared. They say Izuku, their new god, took them into the moon, where they can be safe forever. Izuku, okay, now back to the story, because I'm not doing this. No, having to make a whole legend about Izuku having the Artemis abilities and making him into a Japanese god is enough already. So no. Okay, but anyways, back to the video. So yeah, the day came when Izuku went to his entrance exam. Now his practical test. Izuku had made a lot of friends. Wait a minute, guys. So yeah, Izuku made a lot of friends in the first day. Then came the practical exam, work assessment test. Izuku got the most in the ball throw. So Izuku threw the ball and then made his lunar bow and then shot an arrow at the ball, making it go into space. Izuku smiled as Aizawa said infinity times infinity. And then they looked at the sky as they just saw huge explosions in space. Basically, Izuku destroyed several galaxies and was appalled on how powerful Izuku's quirk is. Izuku smiled at this and basically Izuku just, how am I supposed to put this? Izuku got first in everything. Ida was appalled on how fast his deer are. Izuku said that he bred his deer by himself. And 2 of his fastest deer would always breed, making it to the point where they can go up to sonic speeds. So yeah. Then came the day of the heroes versus villains. You can see Izuku in a toga. Izuku puts his hand up and to stop Uraraka from going in. She asks why, as Izuku just aims his bow and shoots it. It goes right through the concrete and hits the bomb. Ida was surprised on how accurate Izuku's shooting is. Katsuki was really good friends with Izuku, and basically everyone asked Izuku during lunch, how is he so good? Izuku then puts his feet on the table asking if they did not hear about the new god. They nodded this, as Hiroki just said, that they say that the God was manifested on Earth as one of us. Izuku then just says that's him. Then Izuku explains all of his abilities. Izuku even just says the ability of his supernatural beauty. They ask him why he has that. Izuku just says since his quirk is based off the Greek goddess Artemis, he, for some reason, has it. He doesn't even like it. So yeah. Izuku explains that he was able to destroy half of his abilities to it. And then they ask, what does he mean? Izuku then just says, it only works on girls now. Move along. So yeah. They ask him why he made it like that. Izuku then just says, it's personal. I had to go through a lot of therapy before I destroyed half of it. Now everyone in the whole class, basically everyone in the cafeteria asked him, what does he mean? why did he destroy half of his ability? Izuku then just says that he was forced into intercourse by people. Izuku then just says that's where I got my hatred for men. Well, I did get rid of it after a few days of therapy. So yeah. Then, so yeah. So then everyone starts talking. Then the red alarm goes off as Izuku draws a bow and shoots 2 arrows at the same time. As the alarm just goes off immediately. Then something it goes on and says, targets have been neutralized. Yes. Can our new deity Izuku Midori come up to the principal's office? And we need a cleaning crew on the gate. So yeah. Izuku, basically Nezu says that Izuku should not have done that. And saying that it was good intentions, but he should not have done that. Izuku apologizes to Nezu. And then Izuku makes a proposition for Nezu. Izuku says that if he can reduce his suspension to detention, he can tell Nezu on what type of animal he is. Nezu then just laughs and just says that he was already going to turn his suspension to detention. And says that Izuku does not have to do any work. Izuku says okay. As they just go on. And that's where I'm ending the first part of this video. So, hope you guys love this video. And yes, the Amina is coming out soon.